great. So I wanted to give this to you a while ago, but I didn't get a chance. So hey everyone, so I'm back with a story time. Today's story time is going to be all about me telling my parents that I'm pregnant, and also me telling my brother that I'm pregnant. So I'll start off with my mom. Unfortunately, I deleted the footage of me telling my mom, but it was only about maybe a minute long. So I'll just let you guys know the story, and thankfully I do have some footage of me telling my brother. So I will insert that for you guys. So starting off with my mom, I told her fairly early on, I want to say about 5 weeks, 6 weeks or so. She did not pick up on any of my symptoms, at least not that I know of. She didn't mention anything. But anyways, so pretty much what I did for my mom is that when she came home from work, I just let her sit in the living room. I told her I had something for her. A little gift bag like this, just an example. A little gift bag with a little baby outfit inside the gift bag on the living room table. And she kind of just sat down. She was talking about her day at work and how yada, 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 whatever. And you know, the camera's rolling. She doesn't know that the camera's rolling. She just thought I was giving her something for her birthday that had passed. So I pretty much said to her, oh, you know, I got you a gift for your birthday. I know it's late. Hopefully you like it because I can't return it. So I was talking about the baby. She didn't know I was talking about the baby. Anyways, she's still talking about work, and she's like, you know, going through the bag, you know, going like this through the bag, still talking about work. And then she finally pulls out this little onesie. So then, you know, she's still talking about work, and then she looks at it and she reads, "Grandma says it's okay." So she read it. This is the little onesie. She read it out loud, and she was not happy. She was very upset that, you know, this little onesie was in a bag and it said grandma. So right away she said, "You're joking, you have to be kidding me." She was pretty upset. And she was upset for the entire day. She wasn't upset that I was pregnant. She was upset that I wasn't married first. And that's understandable. I come from a family where our mothers are very strict. On my mom's side of the family, all of her sisters, same way, same exact way. You must be married first, and you gotta do things the right way. I don't feel like there is a right or wrong way. Everyone has their own opinion on it. So I knew that she was going to be upset. I didn't think it was gonna go on for so long. I thought she would be upset in that moment, and then, you know, a few minutes later she would say, "Okay, but you got to do this, do this. Now that you're pregnant, you have to take care of yourself. You have to eat this type of food." You know, stuff like that. That's how I imagined it to go, but it did not go that way. The conversation did not last very long. It probably lasted like maybe a minute or two, and then she went to her room, and then she was done for the night. She did not come back out of that room for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, I did not get to tell my dad I was pregnant. She told him. She was so upset. She told him. And she told me that my dad had said, my dad was upset as well. Of course, he wanted me to be married first. From what she said, he was upset for about a few seconds, and he got over it very quickly. That's my dad. He doesn't let anything bother him for too long. He just brushes it off. So he was upset for a bit, and then but it didn't last. My mom now, she was upset for the entire day. Or the entire evening, because she came home from work. So she was upset for the entire evening. I told my friend about the situation. She's like, "Don't worry about it. She'll come around." So by the next day, she was asking me all these different questions about what I'm gonna do next, blah, blah, blah. And she was a completely different person the next day, which I thought was going to happen. But it was kind of funny to actually see it happen, because she went from being extremely upset to coming down to about here. And then I want to say the following week she came down to about here, and now she's ecstatic. She wants to plan the nursery. She wants to buy the crib. She wants to paint the nursery. It was a completely different person. So my dad now, he never said anything to me about the pregnancy. It took a little bit longer for him to actually bring it up. But that's just my dad's personality. He's more kind of nonchalant, chill. I can tell you right now, as of today, they are very excited, very happy. I know on the day that I told them, or the day that they found out, they weren't, and that's understandable. I am in my 20s. I've accomplished so much already. I've hit pretty much all my goals. Things didn't go as planned. I did plan this to go a little bit differently, but it's all good. So with that being said, I want to ask some of you guys how things went with you guys. Did you get married first and then have babies? Or did you have babies and then get married? Or do you have kids and not care about marriage? I know everyone has their own perspective on how things should go or whatever. Like I said, I don't think there's a right or wrong way. You do it however you want. Things happen differently for everyone. So definitely share down below what happened with you. Or what are your plans? Because some of you guys probably don't have kids. Do you plan to get married first? Do you not care about marriage? Do you plan to have kids first, then marriage? I know I have a few friends that want to have kids first, then get married. It's cool. Whatever you want to do, it does not matter. You do it the way you want to do it. So yeah, so that is how it went down with my parents. Now, with my brother, this did not go how I expected it to go. So pretty much with my brother, I did the same thing. I called him and his girlfriend to the living room and I told him that I had like a little gift for him, or I think I said something came in the mail for him. So I put this little black bag on the floor in front of him and this little onesie was inside, and I'm gonna play the clip of him taking it out.
I love your eyes. Where did I say? I think they're from...
Didn't you get those for her?
I think so.
Right. So I wanted to give this to you a while ago, but I didn't get a chance. So you just open it.
Okay. My uncle gives the best high fives. That's so cute. And I can't wait to see whether it's a boy or a girl. I already know.
How do you know?
As I look at Shanique and I can see, and then I'm just like, yeah.
So you didn't say nothing?
No, I was waiting for you to say something.
Savannah, I don't even, I'm not sure what he's saying. Like,
takes out the onesie, he reads it, and I think he had a little bit of a smile or a smirk on his face, but he pretty much said he knew it, cool. Like, he was very nonchalant, very chill about it. And I was expecting him to be more excited. Yeah, so unfortunately, I turned off the camera because I was a little bit bummed about his reaction. So I kind of stopped the camera from rolling. I wish I kept it rolling, but pretty much what he said after I cut the scene is that he knew it. He said that he's been telling his boys, or he's been telling his friends that his sister's pregnant. So he was telling me, you know, I've been telling Jesse and Miguel and them that you're pregnant. So I knew. And I'm like, how did you know? Because at this point, I think I'm only 11 to 12 weeks, or maybe even 10, but I was starting to kind of show, but I kind of just look bloated. So, and I've been hiding it. I've been wearing loose clothes. So maybe he kind of picked up on that. Maybe he kind of got a glimpse, because sometimes when I wear my PJs, they're a little bit more fitted. So maybe he kind of got a glimpse of a stomach. I haven't been acting different. I haven't been eating different. I wasn't really throwing, I was throwing up, but he was already at work when I would throw up. So I couldn't figure out like how did you know? But anyways, he just said like, I knew it. Don't worry, I knew it. And I was just like, okay. But so anyways, the little onesie that my brother got says, my uncle gives the best high fives. So that's what it says. And yeah, so he pretty much said he knew. I don't know how. So with that being said, any of you guys had family members or friends that came to you and said, oh, I already knew? I figured it. You didn't even have to tell me, I knew. Did any of you guys have a similar situation happen to you where you told someone and they were like, oh, I knew. You didn't have to tell me. So that's pretty much how my brother reacted. He was just like, I knew. So I thought he was gonna be more excited because I had no idea that he already knew. His girlfriend said that she didn't know. But I think she said that my brother was kind of saying it to her for a while. And she was just like, she was also kind of confused. Like, how would you know? She never said anything to you. Even me, I asked them, like, how come you never asked me? And he said, I think he said he was just waiting for me to say something. So that's pretty much how my brother, my mom, and my dad reacted. As for what everyone is kind of hoping for, like I've said many times, everyone wants a healthy baby, but of course everyone kind of hopes for a certain gender, which is okay. My mom is team girl, my dad is team whatever, so healthy baby for my dad, and my brother is team boy. I think he's the only one that's team boy. Yeah, that is how I told my brother, my dad, and my mom. If you guys have similar experiences or something completely opposite, definitely share that down below. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you are. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.